Hi there, Virgos. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl. We're looking at 2017 and in a cosmic nutshell, the important trends of the new year. Generous and often quite excessive Jupiter made his way into your solar second house last September, where issues of personal finances and money matters are handled. Now, Jupiter is famous for overdoing it. So in your second house of money matters, his presence can work one of two ways. First off, and hopefully, his love for expansion and the lucky times his visits often accompany may mean that your financial situation is slowly but surely changing for the better, in which case you either are currently or will soon be enjoying a lot more extra income. Now that can come from your job, your partner's job, having a roommate move in, renting out a room on Airbnb, or renting out a property on one of those websites. People are making a small fortune. There's ways of money coming to you that you might not even realize. And sometimes we don't realize how we can make money until, it's right in front of us. And you've just got to be on the lookout for that. If you do have a windfall financially, don't spend it all in one place. Seriously. The thing is, if you spend too much, even if it's just on paper, via big payments or long-term loans you're not sure you'll reasonably be able to keep up with, you'll be trapping yourself on the famine side of the feast or famine syndrome transiting from Jupiter. And this often happens. Like the mortgage bust in 2008, 2009, when all the banks had to be bailed out. That was a Jupiter feast or famine time for sure. Keep a lid on your spending, Virgos. Don't abuse the plastic, and think hard before you co-sign for someone with bad credit or agree to co-finance a project or business that you're not really sure about. Don't do it. Jupiter will spend his time in partner-oriented Libra, so partnering up for joint financial reasons might not be a bad idea. Just be sure you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Ask questions. And speaking of partnerships, let's talk about the lovely Lady Venus, who'll spend 3 months in impulsive Aries in your solar 8th house of intimate partners over the course of the year. She'll enter this passionate place February 3 through April 2nd, returning to finish up a few things from April 28 to June 6. During these periods, it will be all too easy for you to fall madly in love or lust with someone new and fascinating who doesn't seem to be afraid or intimidated by anything. You two may start a love affair, but before you get too invested, keep in mind that some people aren't meant to have a permanent place in our hearts, on our Facebook page, or in our scrapbooks. Well, we don't really have scrapbooks anymore, so it's really more social media as our scrapbooks. Some people, in fact, are only in our lives temporarily, basically serving as messengers or as living how-to guides. If you found a long-term soulmate, great. If you haven't, allow yourself to enjoy the people that you meet throughout 2017 for who they are, just as they are, without trying to change them. Have a wonderful year. Obviously, I'm going to be talking to you a lot throughout the year, as much as you want to tune in and read all of my writings. And thanks so much for tuning in, Virgos.